The Central Quarantine Chamber of Commerce recently launched its 17th annual Berbice Exposition and a trade fair. Details in this Latani Schulz report.
The Central Quarantine Chamber of Commerce launched the 17th annual Berbice Exposition and Trade Fair on Friday the 11th of August in its boardroom in Rosehall Town. In attendance were the Regional Chairman of Region 6, Mr. David Armagon, the Expo Coordinator, Mr. Tejpal Ajodia, the President of the Central Quarantine Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Lika Rambrick, the Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, Honorable Onij Walron, and the Chairperson of the launch, Mr. Adrian Anamayo. Mr. David Armagon had this to say about the Expo.
Our businesses too will have an opportunity to showcase and display whatever they have to offer. And I'm sure that many persons who are interested in doing business with the region or with other businesses in the region will come here and look at what we have to offer.
Mr. Armagon also had this to say.
So I want to encourage the business people in the region to take opportunity of this wonderful event that is being held every year, and I want to congratulate the Chamber too for the way it has been able to push this particular event year after year.
The Expo Coordinator, Mr. Tejpal Ajodia, spoke about the success of last year's Berbice Expo and Trade Fair.
If you look back at last year, right? Last year was the biggest expo ever. Right? We had an excess of 40,000 persons passing through the gates over the 4-day period. Every available piece of land in that ground, with the help of past President, Contractor Aki, took out his tape and we measured the ground to ensure that the exhibitors who wanted to come on board, that we could accommodate it.
Mr. Ajodia also had this to say about the cost of tickets for this year's Exposition and Trade Fair.
We know all the talk is being heard about inflation and prices going up and everything going up in the stores and the market and all of that. So we at the Expo Committee here did not want to put an additional burden on exhibitors and vehicles. The prices for the booths and the space in the lawn will be the same as last year. We continue to charge a measly $500 admission.
President of the Central Quarantine Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Lika Rambrick, had this to say.
We are also looking forward for a good turnout from seeing that we are in the Kanji area. We're looking for the catchment area around Kanji, Yamsa, and way back into Montomar. And I'm sure that the road is good all around. People from our walks will be attending. And we're looking forward for a very good expo.
Honorable Minister Onij Walron spoke about the theme for this year's Expo, which is fostering sustainable economic growth and food security.
Sustainability this theme is just so applicable to government's strategic approach, addressing three pillars of our policy. Sustainability, in that we can, as an economy, we have to recognize that our practices have to be sustainable. So food security, as I mentioned before, is one of those sustainability factors that we have to, when the pandemic has taught us that we need to be able to feed ourselves. Economic growth, very important. And so expos like these, when it brings together different vendors, small and large, and people come out and be engage in spending and awareness, those kinds of things that start to energize an economy, and it is really needed.
Minister Walron also highlighted this.
Once Guyanese are aware, I know that they will have many people coming to the region to experience the Expo and to fully support its activities. I know the team here is well versed as well, and the Expo is always well executed. I've heard no negative comments about how the Expo has been run and executed.
The annual Berbice Expo and Trade Fair will commence on Friday the 13th of October and will end on Monday the 16th of October. The Expo will be held at the Rosehall Estate Ground in Kanji instead of the usual venue in Albion. Assurance was given that despite this year's venue being smaller, the Central Quarantine Chamber of Commerce will do its best to accommodate businesses and make this expo just as good as the others. Reporting for Channel 8 News, I am Latani Schulz.